smartphones. Well, joining us now for a look at the launch of the iPhone 6 last night, the first Apple wearable and the state of Apple, is Liron Segev, social mobility specialist, blogger, mobile app developer. Anything else I can describe you as?
Tech blogger, good.
Guy who doesn't wear a tie, coming
Sure,
on TV. Eh?
Absolutely.
Pretty easy going.
They called and they said, come, we got a chat.
Well, thanks for coming through. We really appreciate it. Last night, the iPhone 6 was launched. There are two people on this floor who got their iPhone 5Ss just a week or so ago.
Ouch.
Is it ouch?
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Look, there's always going to be the Apple fans that are going to be queuing up and they cannot wait and they'll eat every word that Apple kind of produces. And as soon as it's announced, they're ready, they're camping outside the stores and they want to be the first. They have to be the first. It's the eye sheep, as they commonly know.
Liron, you're talking to an eye sheep here.
I hear you. Look, I think Apple did a great thing. I mean, they had to. The launch was on a world scale. It was streamed once again. Everybody was tuning in. And what they did was they said, listen, we're still here. Okay, yes, we have been taking a bit of a beating everywhere else, but look, we're here. And we're not going to launch just one product. We have got a couple. And they did the old thing, but wait, there is more. And that was the part that we were waiting. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff was circulating around the internet already. It was already known. So there wasn't the great surprise that there was in the past where we couldn't wait to see what will they unravel. We knew what was coming. There was pictures, there was specs. It was just a matter of, yes, confirming, tick that box. Yes, it is what it is. Fans will buy the stuff, absolutely. If you've just purchased an iPhone, if you want the latest and the greatest, you're going to feel a little bit harder done by.
How much difference is there?
From a spec point of view, all the new ones are slimmer, faster, better. All of those good things. Realistically, as a layperson using a device, we've got to ask ourselves, what do we want it for? What are we going to be doing with this? It doesn't matter that processor is that much nanoseconds faster than the previous one. I don't think so.
Okay, so the eye sheep are going to be very excited about this, but for the rest of us, the iPhone is fine.
Yeah, iPhone is fine, and there's so many people with an iPhone 4 still loving it. The iPhone 5, they're still around, still doing a great job. One of Apple's biggest problem is that their devices are really, really that good. So people keep them for a really, really long time. How many iPad 1s are still around? Okay, they're still there. Why? Because we use them for what they're meant for.
And this watch?
Yes, the watch. Okay, this iWatch, has again for 2 years we've been waiting for something to arrive. It's not the iWatch, it's the Apple Watch. Now we can look at our wrist and tell the time. Sounds familiar. We used to be able to do that in the past. There's a couple of issues that for me that I've picked up. Well, the first one is they didn't mention whether it was waterproof or not. So I would hate to switch, take my wrist off of it. If you shower
in a computer,
no.
Do you shower with your watch?
I have to. It's 24 hours.
You've got to go to fit. Oh, that's it.
Okay. So is it waterproof? It's a big thing. Is it every time it rains? It's like my phone. I've got to start hiding it away. So we've got to think of those. The battery life. No mention of how long it's going to be. Are we talking about a 12-hour day? Are we talking about like my phone? I'm going to be charging multiple devices every night. That's an issue. Left-handed people, there's a problem. It's only a right-handed watch. How do we handle that? How do we handle those? So, and I also find it fascinating.
Looking for trouble here.
I find it fascinating that the device is great. The concepts of wearables are here to stay. It's like a selfie. They're here. Like it or not, it's here to be. Wearables are great if they're used correctly. So, is this an extension of the device? Is it an add-on to the device? Are we happy to control our text messages?
Why would you have a watch when you've got an iPhone? You've got an iPhone.
You've hit the multi-dollar questions on its head. Exactly that. If you're looking for your time, the phone has got it. If you want to know how fit you are, the phone has got it. If you want to know your email or your SMSs, the phone has got it. Do we need another screen to say, hey, heads up, you've got a message, read a little bit, uncomfortable, get irritated and take out the phone? I don't think so. How many milliseconds will that save you in your life?
Are they doing this because others have done it?
There is that school of thought to say, look, they've got to be in the game. My concern with this particular kind of category as a whole, they're doing the same mistake, I think, that BlackBerry did when they launched the Z10. On the night of the Z10 launch, if they had containers full, they would have sold containerfuls. Unfortunately, the Z10 was only available much later, giving people time to process it. Same thing with this iWatch. Right now, everybody wants it. It's the coolest thing ever. I think given it some time to settle in, minus the hype and the 5,000 Rand price mark, we're going to be doing a double take.
Liron, thank you for coming through to the studio
Thanks for
at
having
such short notice, as you told us and emphasized. That was the social mobility specialist, blogger, and mobile app developer, and expert on all things Apple, even though he's not an eye sheep, Liron Segev.